Welcome to the Global Interview. Thank you for listening. This is where you can keep up to date with all the latest news and information direct from leading creatives, leaders, and thinkers. We can help to keep you right up to date with all the latest information from interesting people who make a real difference in this globally connected world. You can find out more about the show at theglobalinterview.com. Enjoy the episode. Simon Trewin graduated from the University of Kent in 1988. He spent 5 years in the theatre world before spending the last 28 years working as a literary agent at various agencies, including Sheil Land Associates, Peters Fraser and Dunlop and United Agents and, more recently, as a partner at WME, William Morris Endeavor, the American Sports and Entertainment Group. He is a former secretary of the Association of Authors Agents and a two-time finalist for Literary Agent of the Year at the British Book Awards. Simon is the author of a number of works of non-fiction, and has also been a trustee of the Salisbury Playhouse and the Arvon Foundation, and is currently on the Type Archive and IMK Festival boards. Since 2012 he has been a judge of the Costa Book Awards and the Irish Book Awards. Tell us about your current role and what you like about your career/role or areas of focus. I am currently the CEO of Simon Trewin Creative, a creative agency working across publishing, film, TV, theatre and film. My offices are based in the Royal Adelphi area of London but, through partnerships and relationships, the agency has tendrils that reach Hollywood, New York and 50 or so foreign territories. My role is to work creatively with a deliberately small number of writer clients and broker commercial deals globally across all media for them. It is rewarding and exciting work, and some of my client relationships date back to the early 1990s. My novelist clients include the best-selling Sam Blake, The Dark Room, John Boyne, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, Aya Dawn, The Streets of Darkness, rom-com star Ali Minuti, Real Fake, Chloe Esposito, Mad, Bad and Dangerous to Know, Mary Costello, Academy Street, Andrew Miller, Pure and Paul Lynch, Beyond the Sea and, on the non-fiction front, I represent a list that includes the historians Keith Lowe, Matthew Sweet and Kate Lister and the particle physicist Harry Cliff. I also act as a consultant to a number of ad agencies and a music management group, an area I am planning to build on in the next 12 months. In addition to my direct agenting duties, I also enjoy co-hosting a regular chat show interviewing authors on Writing.e Facebook and YouTube channels with the author Sam Blake. Outside of your professional work area, what hobbies or interests do you have, or what other areas of your life are of real importance to you? I am also the founder of a traditional letterpress studio, The Garage Press, based in Brixton, South London. We have an important collection of metal and the wooden type and illustration blocks which we bring back to life on our 10 vintage printing presses, the oldest of which was built in 1885. We were voted one of the top studios in Europe, and I love the connection with history that my hobby allows me. I am a huge fan of classic cars and have a couple hidden away that I don't drive as often as I would like, and really value live theater and visual arts. When it comes to your life-chosen career, is there a phrase, quote or saying that you really like? Be open, be honest, be true. What are you most proud of in your life? My family is the backbone of my life, and my wife, Helen 80's achievements as an artist, and the strides my son Jack is making in the world, fills me with huge pride. I am also in awe of each and every one of my authors when they take an idea and bring it to life. What do you wish you had known when you started out? Nothing creative ever needs to be hurried. The best creative projects come from the heart and soul and not from the wallet. What inspires you, motivates you, helps you to make each day count? My father, Ion, a legendary man of letters, was a big name in the publishing world, and he died 4 years ago at the age of 71. I am now 54. His reputation casts a long but welcome shadow, and I try to live every day as if I too might not have as long as I want on this earth. I am also heavily inspired by my creative clients and by the creativity that surrounds me at home with my son Jack, who works in the art department of the film world, and my wife, the artist and poet Helen 80, who disappears into her garden studio and emerges a few hours later having made incredible work. Who do you most admire in business, academic or creative circles? I was fortunate to work on Lean In with Facebook's COO, Sheryl Sandberg, and found her campaigning passion and wonderful attention to detail a real inspiration. I also admire the likes of Malcolm Gladwell for putting into inspirational words what so many of us struggle to grasp, and, in business, I am a big fan of a plethora of young startups out there who are building a better future for us all. What companies, brands, or institutions do you like or do you think are getting it right? I love Apple, eBay and Google but have a difficult relationship with Amazon. As a consumer, I think they are magical, but as an agent, I find their stranglehold on an industry I work in rather challenging. Those megaliths aside, I am a massive supporter of independent businesses, like my wonderful local Kirkdale Books and Cobb's Corner Cafe, who helped keep our community together during the last challenging year or so. And, of course, the health service and teachers are utter gods and goddesses who need more support than they are getting. What is the best advice you have ever received? Firstly, I was advised very early on to listen, and that has kept me afloat in many difficult situations, as has the idea to guard your reputation because your reputation is your brand. What drives or motivates you each day in a work environment? My author and their needs for a spirit guide to help them achieve their aims. What are your thoughts on the future of social media? On the basis that one can't get toothpaste back into the tube, we are where we are, but I do feel there needs to be a way of balancing regulation. And the importance of freedom and expression. What is your favorite social media platform and why? Instagram because it appeals to my addiction to constant visual stimulation. I am also interested in the potential for using Instagram in creating a multi-layered narrative that really takes followers on significant journeys. Do you have a mentor, or have you ever been a mentor to anyone? I always seek out the oldest people at any business function as I love tapping into the wisdom and experience of wise men and women of the media village. I am an informal mentor to all of my clients, even if they don't realize it, and I relish that role. I absolutely feel I can make a difference. How do you network? What is your preferred way to network? I have spent 28 years getting to know the whole publishing industry and selected areas of the film world, and I pride myself on maintaining those relationships and reaching out to connect with the younger generation of upwardly mobile stars. What advice would you have for someone looking to get into the same area of work? Read. Turn up early. Be curious. What do you feel is the most common reason for people failing or giving up? Lack of self-belief and a lack of a real sense of direction. How do you define success, and what lessons have you learned so far that you could share with our audience? Success is having the luxury of choice. I have learned that the best professional route in life is to work with good people, to work on good projects and to seek out good partnerships. If you do that, you might make some money. Chase the money first, and you end up producing crap and working with assholes. What skills do you feel have helped you to become successful? Playing the long game and knowing my own mind. Is there anything new that you are working on or involved in that you would like to share? I am lucky enough to be a trustee of INK, the Suffolk-based Festival for New Writing for Performance and the historical important type of archive. Thank you for listening to this episode from The Global Interview. We appreciate your support. If you would like to find out more, please visit theglobalinterview.com.